All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today we will be talking about why I think democracy is a scam. Of course, like all these videos I've been making recently, I guess it's the Nico Miller series. It's just going to be a casual video. I'm just talking. So, I've always been disillusioned by democracy. I think democracy is low key a scam. I've read the American Constitution and a bunch of different works on how society should be organized. And I really think it's better when the elites control the direction that the country is going. I know how that sounds, but whenever you have actual democracy, when everyone votes, it always ends up that everyone in the middle, all just the regular people, like the average guy, it's so easy to influence them. You bribe them, you give them like $20 and you tell them, hey, I'm going to do this, do that, make everything free, change up everything. They fall for it and it leads to the destruction of the place. So I'm going to tell you a story. I'm a junior mechanical engineering in university, and freshman year, we have to share a room with people. I had to share a room and bathroom. But my roommate was a very interesting guy. He was very, very autistic. I don't know if I could say retard on this platform. Instagram you probably could, not TikTok, but he was a retard. Okay? And he wasn't like the smart kind of autistic either. He was the one that I don't know how that was allowed. But he was planning on voting. So someone who doesn't understand anything is asked from his elbow. Someone who doesn't understand anything was planning on voting. And I spoke with other people who actually care about the direction that the society goes and who actually, you know, contribute, who read, who make sure they pick the best candidate. And I understood that him and the other guy, they had the same vote. And that's when I really started becoming disillusioned with democracy. I think democracy may be a scam. And it's just so easy to fool the common man. And you see it all the time. Like I'm a young man and I realize democracy is a scam. People are like 70 years old and they're still flag waving, talking about, oh, we're gonna vote this guy in and we're gonna vote this, and it happens every single election cycle. Like, bro, how can you guys be so gullible? Like, I think that the reason why democracy is so popular with people is because you pass off your responsibility to someone else. So instead of actually having to go out into your community and interact with people and having to make things better, you could just say, "Well, I voted right," which there's no such thing as voting right. You can't vote in the right person. You have to be the right person, and you have to go into your community and you have to try and contribute. You know, I try and do it. As a young man, you should always produce more than you consume. So I'm trying to do that, and it's like being a fan of a politician is like thinking the stripper actually likes you. Like people are so gullible. It's like the child who thinks Santa Claus is gonna come and give him presents. It's terrible. And that's why I really don't believe in democracy. I think it's a lot better when, well, of course, it could lead to tyranny, but I think when a clique of elites from all around, like, it's not just one person, one race, one, group of people, but from all around, they come together as a congress and they make the rules of society. I think it's usually better. And there's evidence out there because you see a lot of countries with democracy and they're just not places you want to live. Everything's dysfunctional. There's a bunch of corruption. And places that are kind of monarchies and kind of authoritarian, everyone lives well. It's like low crime. I guess I'm a little bit fascist, but that's what I think. What else? I had something else to say. Let me think. You gotta bear with me, guys. This is off the top of my head. Like, yeah. Oh, as I was saying, like you can't vote in the right person because one person can't really, or even a particular group can't really change society. It has to be not a top down, it has to be a bottom up thing. The society itself, I believe there has to be unity of will. The only time when democracy actually works is when all the people have unity of will and they all kind of want the same picture. But everything nowadays, even in the smallest communities, is so fragmented that yeah, it's you could never get anything done. It's terrible. And listen, no politician's coming to save you. All right, it's not Santa Claus. Only you could save yourself. So that's why I've been disillusioned by democracy. But like now, I know a lot of you guys in the comments tap tap tap. Just because I don't fully believe in democracy doesn't mean I believe fully in tyranny. I don't believe in tyranny. Well, it doesn't mean I fully believe in authoritarianism. Okay, I'm just putting forth what I've been thinking, and hopefully we could have a nice discourse. I want to hear a lot of what you guys think in the comments. Also, I'm a young man. I'm reading a lot. I'm absorbing all the information of the world and I'm trying to assimilate it and gather it into my frame of thought. So my mind may change tomorrow. My mind may change tonight. Okay? So don't come at me talking about this and that and this and that. And no, you're wrong because I don't know. I may be wrong. I may be right. It's just an idea. And if you guys could hear my alarm going off, I have stuff to do. So bye bye.